Impossible. Unreachable. Classical.
Oh, we got more. Oh,
Looks great with those.
the green. This is it's foreshadowing.
What is it, foreshadowing? What do you mean?
Christmas!
Oh!
Honestly, I want some. I know Barbie was like 2 years ago. We actually saw the Barbie.
We saw Barbie together.
We saw Barbie together
Actually, this is
in Houston,
a core memory.
1776
for us and
tour,
journey of our
2023,
Yeah.
22. QweenJD and I'm Phil.
And I'm Phil.
Just two just two post-classical queers living
The life.
this.
Living
Living this fantasy. New York City queer artists. This thing is a mess. This has seen a lot.
I bet.
Yeah, I know, because Barbie.
You've been in a lot of adventures in this. outfit. Tell us about
2023, 2022. Comment below.
it. She went to Comic-Con in this.
I did go to Comic-Con. That is actually the first. It was weird. It's like it felt like people would go up to me constantly,
I was dressed as Big Bird that year. I kind of know it.
and it was just.
Big Bird's
Well,
kind of
a few years ago,
And Barbie.
JD and I weren't hanging out. We weren't hanging out like that as much, but for some reason, Halloween was like
It's queer
it
Christmas.
stuck out. It was queer Christmas, and so like that's.
Well, sometimes I call Pride Month like gay Christmas.
But I think you're just like.
Those are our holidays. It's like Pride Month, Halloween. If I could just flush all of the Christmas stuff down the toilet, I would. Not all gays feel that way. It's very controversial. Hot take.
It's okay.
I'm bored. I'm bored with Jesus in general, but
Makes sense. Makes
bored.
sense. Yeah.
so bored. Yeah, but Halloween is coming together. And then last year, I just called you in the morning on Halloween and was like, "Hey, girl, you want to make a cape today?"
I was like, sure.
And
Okay.
then
A drapey piece of something easy,
she
right?
loves a cape.
I don't.
As
If
you
it's
can
not
see.
if it's not a structured.
It was a lot more involved than I thought. Like, I really just was like sous chefing you that day. I do.
Well, and
that.
we, like,
I'll
made
be
it-
like, I want to make this, but really Phil makes it. And as much as
I love the impromptu. It's real life. What is it? Project One Way.
Yeah.
It's like
Project
you want to
Runway.
do. You want to make. I mean, because I've
Let's
made.
do this right now.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Or we finished this cloak that I made for meditating that I have no idea how to tailor, and so it was like, can you help make a lining?
New York on Halloween is kind of fun. Like downtown, the parade. It's like when New York.
Yeah, the village on Halloween is.
It's
so
wonderful.
cute. It's so.
I mean, it's a bit
charming.
crowded.
It's
It's pretty crowded. But like, if you're in the parade, we've
we
been in.
did. We
We've
did.
been in the
And
parade.
Barbie and Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Oscar the Grouch.
6'3".
We were a cute little family that
We
day.
needed. Well, the problem is, I have not been in the mood to
Costume.
work on a Halloween costume,
I know
and
you haven't.
so I had
Well,
a.
girl, you have good costumes.
I,
Just pull them
but
out.
this is so 2
She's
years
tired.
ago.
Oh, it's so 2 years ago. I'll never get over it.
3 years
Listen,
ago.
It's a core memory.
Houston,
Sitting here with Barbie.
Houston in the summer, 96 degrees.
Yeah, where else are you gonna be? You go to a movie theater. It was Barbie. I was a little high, and
You?
I was on the journey. I saw the movie 3 times in the theater. I was living in it in a really deep way, and I went there with all full intention to live in it. Just because that like doll, and I'm gonna have, like being raised a daughter to be another woman's Barbie doll. I mean, I've lived that life. I was violinist Barbie.
Okay, you heard it. Oh, you claim you claim violinist Barbie. Do you relate?
How dare you?
Would you say something like that?
Kanji is fine. Violinist Barbie? I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know.
You can't be. Can you be
I don't know
a?
if he's gonna be that.
Yeah.
I know what she would look like. She would look like Valentina. If Valentina played the violin, that is the kind of violinist drag that I can vouch for.
Okay.
The one that, like, if you put somebody who's clown drag in, no, we're in a circus. I need to be in a concert hall. I need to be worth $100 billion. Like the crown jewel. That Barbie is decorated. She's
Uh-huh.
got
Okay.
yeah.
Did you ever do a Halloween orchestra concert? Is that a thing? What are the pieces? Okay, what are the
Halloween
go-tos?
orchestra is weird.
First thing you think about.
Christmas, fine, but Halloween?
What's the first piece?
Dance Macabre.
Okay, I was gonna say
Mountain, Bald.
Night on Bald Mountain.
Yeah,
oh my god, I
yeah.
almost forgot it.
Mountain
Night on
Bald.
Bald Mountain.
Dance Macabre, absolutely, as a violinist, you detune that E string and you... Hopefully some orchestras reach for March to the Scaffold and the movement following when the witches come out. That's nice. Little
What else?
Dies Irae.
Like the Addams Family music? Like what do we...
Programming choices. Let's juxtapose those two. Yeah, how cartoonish can it get?
Nightmare Before Christmas is like
Soundtrack.
that is
I didn't grow up with it, so...
you didn't?
I do have a shirt that references it, but I've actually
it's
truthfully never
so iconic. So the orchestration is like
I should watch it. Let's do it this year.
the Nightmare Before Christmas. Like what would you consider that kind of a movie? Halloween and Christmas, but I guess
Together
in a sense
in
the
one.
point is both.
You're right that it spans the... Yeah.
It's like Mariah Carey. It's when Mariah Carey's ice breaks, and that's the span. It's that.
Ice break.
Yeah, and she's.
I think I've done enough.
It's
You know what?
time.
She has, because every year is marked by her voice. That's certainly in New York City. You listen to it go by on those little pedicabs.
November 1st is when she's ready and when Eric's ready to celebrate
Lamb.
a lamb. That's what she calls her fans.
Really? I had no idea.
Lambs.
Sheep? That's kind of a read.
It's if you gotta drink the juice, you gotta if you want to follow, you gotta drink the juice.
I know.
It's okay.
Who do you follow?
I've never had one of those deep. All of
Come
my
on.
partners
Every gay has a diva.
have always had like a.
Every gay has a diva. It's how you know you're gay.
I guess it's Celine. I think yeah.
Yeah.
Eric's is Mariah. My ex's was Nikki, but I think is Nikki. Cher and Kate Bush. Just like my other past partners. I know all of the divas, but
You learn about them.
yeah,
Like
because
you trying on Bjork when you get to know me.
that's like a part.
I tried it.
I tried
like
it.
it.
I tried.
Okay, I require nobody to like her music.
So is Halloween a religious construct to you?
It's getting more that way as I get deeper into astrology. It's the other thing that makes me feel like I'm in a midlife crisis.
What?
Is how much I love astrology. I just like guzzle the channy.
You want to know the path? Is that what's?
I love an ancient storytelling device. You know, I love something that's like telling stories about giant bodies in space that are so much bigger than me and the world I live in. So I love it that way. I love trying to tune into energetic shifts as an abstract construct. I think that's kind of a more reliable way to experience anything, in my opinion.
Experience anything.
Well, sure. I mean, because you're like, oh, my emotional whims, or I feel this way, or this person made me feel this way, or I'm reliving that, or I've decided I'm going after this thing and I'm excited about it. But all of those things are energy, and it's moving through you, and just zooming out. It's the zoom out. But anyway, yeah, no, so Day of the Dead, and then Scorpio season, and in astrology there's like this, the witchy-ness, and it takes on all these other like kind of dark, embracing the spooky and the dark and the shadow and then my dad went and died he died on November 5th.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. baby. And I was taking care of him basically 6 months before he died, but then like those last 3 weeks it was very intense, and that was all of Scorpio season. So it was like, and heading into the Day of the Dead, and heading into the, and there was just, it was like, all right, wizard, like it was just like all the things. So now I have that mark. Now I'm like, because I remember it, and I like want to go into the spirit of it more, and and it was his favorite holiday too. He loved a cheap Halloween decoration. He loved it. If it was made of plastic, if it talked or moved, if it was like hand out of the bowl, stack of pumpkins that lights up, scarecrow on the lawn, like.
You know what I loved?
He sent me Halloween socks every year in college.
When we were at Party City the other day.
It was very Party City.
It was okay.
It was a craft store.
We went to Michael's.
Oh, and it was like skeleton.
Let's talk about
With
the
a
Halloween.
phone.
The Halloween decorations at Party City are unhinged.
Michael's?
Was it Michael's?
Yes, it was Michael's.
I said Party City again.
You're like, no, it was
The
first.
Mike. No, I just. No,
I get it.
I
Party
believe
City
you.
is gayer. But
The Michaels that we went to. We need to talk about Michaels. We need to talk about Michaels.
You gotta. Have you been to Michael's during
Halloween season?
Because it's crazy.
You have
We love
little statuettes for decoration of skeletons playing the piano.
Yeah.
Or like, jump in a grave. Like that sounds more normal. Or taking a selfie with their iPhone. Or like.
I don't even know. We should.
Or
we should
the gendered skeletons, they were like embraced, and like one had a bow.
But they were gendered, and I was like, but they're skeletons, and that's the fun part. I mean, I get it if you look really closely at the hip structure, but probably not on mine so much. Skeletons we're just a bag of bones. Like, let's drop all the rest of that.
Your dad would enjoy what you said, crappy.
Yeah, we didn't
Halloween
really have
decorations.
There was a lot of pumpkins.
I like the softer edge.
Like,
I like
the towels, the decorative holiday towels. Like, I mean, hand towels in your kitchen. Like, why? There would be like autumn leaf garland on the table. There was this dish with a pumpkin, and we put peanut M&Ms. It was always peanut because it's my mom's favorite, and it would like light up or make sound when anybody took candy out of it. So you always knew if somebody else was eating all the candy. It like gave it away.
traps everywhere.
Traps. And I think that was like a feature for him. He was like, great, it's a trap. It was one of the more childlike things about him was he loved Halloween. And also because they like gave me a hard time about reading Harry Potter. I read them when they very first came out. I had a neighbor who brought them to me immediately, the first 3. And my parents were like, this is about witchcraft and that's bad. But I don't think they actually believed that. I think that's just what they thought they had to say. And then they would watch all the movies. You know what I mean? He had books on witchcraft and stuff too. He was into the occult for sure. Which is also a draw.
That's fun.
It's also a draw. So that's what I mean when he like died during Scorpio season and just after the Day of the Dead. I was like, that's on brand for you. That's cool. So I like getting into it now. But the costumes are fun. You are an incredible costume maker. Stop. I love it.
Well, you have all the good parties.
I'll just be like, I'm going to this. Do you want to go? And that's what's fun about being in New York is there's just always something crazy happening. So you really don't have to stay inside and be bored or unstimulated. I mean, stay inside if you need to get away from stimulation. It's a different relationship to stimulation, I think. And that's what I'm trying to embrace right now is just like, oh my God, I live in like the biggest, coolest city in the country. I'm not going to say the world, because I'm sure Tokyo is like way better.
No, I think we've been voted #1, baby.
On what's the criteria?
I don't know.
Anyway, but New York is iconic, right? And so it's like, oh my God, I live in this iconic place. I'm a total transplant. Like, clearly I'm not from here, but the alien vibe is strong, and I get to just live in it. But yeah,
I think that means you
do. You could get weirder. You know, it's that, and that's actually why I'm here. It's like I come from a not weird place. It's like very focused on normal and everybody looking normal and having normal things and everybody normal is the value. And being here is like, oh, I don't have to play to that value set at all. And I'll never be the weirdest thing on the street in New York. And it's the most liberating thing about it.
And even my dad will like, sometimes I'll even wear just like that one green mushroom crop that I have. And
he's like,
I'd be like, just want you to be careful because like people like
he's worried about you.
If he's worried about me attracting attention, but like I'm gonna be like, I already attract attention.
We're 6.
But also he loves like great fashion, so like he has like a really nice 3-piece suit on. Like
that is part of our bond as like chosen family. Phil and I are both 6'3". Our bodies are different. Our figures are different. But
tall.
But the tall thing, it's like I get to be around another big dog, and we take up space together, and it's fun and kind of cartoonish.
Yeah.
And just like I don't
invite us to your parties. You got a fun party? You got a fun party? You want us to dress up and bring some life to your party? Hire us at the gig.
Oh.
We might even play some.
What? No, it's fun to be around, and certainly like it's funny in gay spaces. I always prefer a gay bar to a lesbian bar because I am so tall I can't hear what anybody says to me at a lesbian bar. True story. It's just a different dynamic, you know, and also like I've been looked at like I'm taking up space. And I'm like, you're right. I am. I'm gonna go now because I'm taking up space. But when Phil and I are together, we're just like, well, this is how much we take. Yeah. And
Well, and you like trees because like they're bigger than you.
oh, I love a forest of like redwoods, and you're just like, oh god.
You
the
finally
relief of being tiny.
You feel like the baby for once in your life. You want to feel like the baby. You want to feel like the baby. I know it's nice to feel like the baby.
Yeah, the rare time I've been around somebody who was physically bigger than me, and they were just like, it's weird because it never happens. And what I'm enjoying the most are these blue stripes, honestly, as they go down.
They're like
kind of this glow.
yeah, that's what it creates, like a glow. It's
Yeah,
just,
she's decadent. How did you come into this concept? Where
I physically saw pictures of
you saw
of
pictures of
drawings.
It. What does it
I have.
take? Yeah, what does it take for something to be like, oh, I'm gonna make that right now, and you like jump on it and like decision made, like.
Well, I've made this all for like.
All of this represents an investment in time, and you're like, so you're chasing a fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was for one of Zach Pinson's wonderful balls in England, in Brighton, England, and it was Burns night. Scottish poet
Oh, I know.
Robert Burns. Robert Burns.
Max Bruch wrote another violin concerto called Scottish Fantasy.
I love.
So I
loved
had to do the deep dive when I performed that, like the nerd that I am, and I looked up every reference that Bruch was making and really got into the spirit of it.
And I was just too lazy to make a full like a fitted suit, so this was my like
It was easier.
my cop out.
Cop out, but also like.
But very
anytime
luxurious.
This comes out, feels like.
Well, it's very luxurious. It's
The luxury.
it's so like it's like I would. This is like
She's a blanket.
the most fancy snuggie ever. Like.
True.
It's
Also, this collar.
it's
and
all-
this fur.
It's all wool. So like this heavy wool on top of this like luxurious. I mean, I hope to make more things that I would like to be wrapped in when I die, but I honestly,
This is going in the coffin.
honestly wrap me in
This is
this.
going in the coffin. You heard it here first. I'm wearing it now, but later Phil's gonna wear it.
Or how much is this going to be sold
be cash.
posthumously?
No. Listen, your wishes. When you die, people will do whatever you want. Like, it's kind of true. When I was taking care of my dad, I was like, oh, he's dying? Okay, whatever you need, you know? Do whatever you want. I was like, is it weird to take photos of him? Like, right after he died. Because the life in the face,
Yeah.
it's gone, and there's just this grayness. It's
Yeah.
very interesting. And he just immediately looked completely different.
Yeah.
And I think because we're just taking pictures of things all the time and trying to hold on to things with that medium. I mean, it's weird. I don't particularly enjoy looking at the photos. They exist, though. But it's like, if I was like, oh, is that weird? And everyone around will just be like, do whatever you need. You're mourning. You know? You're grieving. I was like, oh, I am. That's what it means.
I guess-
Halloween to me is now forever stained, and I welcome it. I don't mean stained as like a bad thing, but it's stained. It's like,
Well, that's okay. I didn't realize that holiday could have such an intense.
oh yeah, you want to talk about death? I'm going there. You know, Halloween. That Halloween was crazy. We don't need to go into that now. I found my sister's car infested with worms.
That was the same year?
That was the same year. That was like the day before Halloween.
That's a Halloween story.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
Tell me a story.
Oh, I'm ready to tell that story. La. So, my sister had been living out of her car since the beginning of the pandemic. And we didn't always know where she was, but she would show up from time to time. And basically we learned that she was in the hospital in like Provo, and that her car was in the parking lot of Deseret Industries.
Heard of her?
Which is the church's thrift store. It's like a Goodwill for Mormons. So I took it upon myself to drive down there to see if I could get her car and take it back to Salt Lake and clean it out for her and just, I don't know, just kind of evaluate the situation. I enlisted the help of these two old neighbors of ours. So they decided they wanted to help, and I was like, sure, Dad's dying, Steven's in jail, let's go, you know. And so we went down to Springfield or wherever, Utah, and I saw the car, and the back window was knocked out, and there was a plastic bag taped over it. And I saw like quilts in it, boxes of stuff, you know, like she had really been living in it. And the neighbors were able to get the keys to her car from her in the hospital. She wouldn't see me, but she would see my neighbors. So I was using the neighbors to get the keys so that I could get to her car. And so we opened the car, and it smelled like death and feces. I mean, it was horrible. I'll never forget that smell. And I was quickly just trying to clean it out and just like get rid of things that looked, you know, like the quilt was fully saturated, perhaps had been for a very long time. Just like, you know, homelessness. If you've ever been around it, there's a lot of stench. And
New York City, baby.
New York City, baby. You're a lot more familiar with it here. In a place like Salt Lake City, there's really specific blocks that are dedicated for the dumping of homeless, and I've gotten to know them as I've been interacting with my siblings in their lived reality. Anyway, I got to the driver's side, and the rug on the bottom of the driver's side was so saturated and disgusting. I was like, I'm just going to take this out. I was really trying to throw out things and just see if I could make it okay. And it took a lot to tear it up, and when I finally got it up, there were like thousands and thousands of little tiny worms in it. Yeah, little tiny black ones. And I just immediately was like, abort. Like, I'm done. That's it. That's the line. Like, I tried. I came here. I tried. It's over. I can't. Abort. So that was it. I just left the car there. I didn't try and clean it out any further. And then I just like drove home.
Spooky ooky ooky.
Spooky ooky ooky. You're like the earth. And I just fantasize all the time about going back there and setting it on fire as like a performance art
there?
piece. No, obviously it was towed, and then I got letter confirmation that it had been sold at auction. Yeah, my sister was in the hospital because the legs, the worms had made themselves into her leg, and so it remains to be seen if she has lost. I know she's lost some toes, but maybe not the whole leg. But like the worms were living in her leg. And that was why she was in the hospital. But she wanted me to get the car and bring it to the hospital so that when she was released from the hospital, she could go back to living in it. And I was like, are you insane? Like, that's why you're in the hospital. I kid you not. She was like, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. In all seriousness. And I was like,
On that note, I think you have a little snack for me.
It's like burning my crotch. Okay. Come here.
Okay, what do you...
Do it. This is treat time. This is
hot.
Dinner time. Yeah, she's hot. Okay, so this is JD's signature chicken and dumpling stew. I did not make the recipe. It's from a cookbook called The Farm that is so used and loved so much by me that I had to take it to like a Kinko's and get them to spiral bind it. Anyway, it's basically like a chicken pot pie. There's like a scallion dill biscuit. Ooh, she's hot. Okay, and this is the real center. This is a heavy cream, whipped cream that has mustard, like Dijon mustard, dill, and scallion in it. So when the stew is piping hot, and then you add this, which this is literally burning my crotch, and you add this on top, and so then it melts into the stew. It's like, I have silenced tables with this. Mm-hmm. And it does something like deep in your gut and in your soul. You feel it's like that chicken soup for the soul. It's like that what people are looking for with that metaphor. Only not about focus is actually chicken stew. What do you think? It's all about the mustard cream, right?
About mustard cream, the dill,
These nice big pieces of chicken, because you like
such a brightness.
you make the stew like from the whole chicken. And I made it this weekend because it was like rainy.
I love a dumpling.
Yeah, we love it.
I love dough. I love a biscuit, a
little-
buttered biscuit.
Yeah. Just like a little butter and flour sitting, floating in your stew.
Little dump floating in your stew. Yeah, I've never tried this of yours before. This is
Yeah, this is how I've sealed families together. Use that very Mormon term. One of my favorite versions of love is this. Shit.
chicken and flour. Nothing gay about this.
No. Not even that I did it.
It's okay. Or if you like stuffing yourself.
Yeah, you feel it, don't ya?
I'm moving to Utah.
Oh yeah, you were. I know. Move over, trad wives. The first time I made this for my parents, I always wanted to dine my parents when they come because I want to show them a lot of love. I served it to them, and my mother was like, "Hey, you get a husband."
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
She just like, it's something in her just clutches, her pearls, obviously, and then
Say it into my mic.
"Can you get a husband?"
I mean, you having tried this, I knew that what they're thinking.
Yeah. She read the Betty Crocker book. She knew it was this was the money. This is how you land a man. You learn how to make this stuff, you gonna get married. We promise. You will not die single. You will not be a spinster if you learn these tricks of the trade,
JD, violinist, producer, ex-Mormon.
So I'm excelling at the medium, and then but I'm not serving the master, and my mom just can't. Okay. No more Barbie today.
Happy Halloween. What do we need for...
Happy Halloween.
I don't know what to wear this year. I'm lazy.